husband and father forever changed.
What?
Simply because of where he was and when.
This could have been anyone. It just happened to be my husband.
In his Jeep Cherokee one morning last October, stopped at a red light when suddenly a City of Houston dump truck weighing 30,000 pounds plowed into the back of his SUV.
Physically, he was beyond recognition.
Suffering from a traumatic brain injury that left Holland in a coma for months. And to this day, he can't speak and is severely disabled.
It was unbelievable what his body went through from the trauma.
And there were other victims, too. The dump truck's momentum sent it barreling through the intersection and bouncing off a grassy ditch, where two men were working on a roadside project. One suffered broken legs, the other died on scene.
I believe that our families, all three, deserve answers, because our lives will never be the same.
But instead of answers would only come confusion and frustration, because what appeared to some to be an open and shut criminal case has taken some very strange turns. In the beginning, the Harris County Assistant District Attorney sent to the accident was a specialist in fatal crashes. And after a look at the scene, that prosecutor soon charged the city dump truck driver with criminal negligent homicide. But that's not all. Next, the case was taken to a grand jury, which agreed with the DA's office and found probable cause. And the driver, Clinton Mitchell, appeared in court. But 3 months later, a new prosecutor assigned to the case simply dismissed the charges. The only explanation? Other, with a handwritten notation, see state's file. So we asked,
can we see the state's file?
No.
But District Attorney Chuck Rosenthal had few answers himself.
Why the inconsistency?
Because lawyers disagree about what the law is.
We questioned other factors, too.
How much did the fact that this was a City of Houston employee play into any of this?
I don't think any.
Rosenthal refused to talk specifics.
I'm not going to go into the facts of the case.
We thought everything was sold up.
But someone is talking about the facts.
He was doing approximately 37 miles an hour.
Harris County Sheriff's Lieutenant Daryl Coleman.
All stated that the light was red.
Whose investigators reconstructed the accident.
He absolutely did no braking.
And found the dump truck driver contributed to the accident 6 different ways, including failure to control speed, driver inattention, and disregarding a stop-and-go signal.
This was a crime. This was definitely a crime.
And the lieutenant didn't hold back when asked,
did the DA's office drop the ball in this case?
I believe so. I believe so.
Rosenthal's reaction?
He has an investigative job. We've got a prosecutorial job. I'm not going to tell him how to do his work any better, and he's not going to tell me how to do my work.
But guess what? The district attorney's office now has flip-flopped once again, deciding to represent the case back to another grand jury. But the DA himself concedes.
You don't know what a grand jury is going to do.
Which means there's no guarantee Clinton Mitchell will ever face a trial. And which means
anger, hurt, betrayal,
heartache for the victims' families.
Come on, Stan, kick the ball.
Who say they're left with struggles and challenges, and for now, a sense of injustice.
Our justice system is supposed to protect people. And in this case, I don't feel that it protected Stan.
Now, when we called the home of dump truck driver Clinton Mitchell, we were told he did not wish to comment. But his defense attorney for the initial homicide charges said Mitchell was disturbed about the DA's decision to represent the case to a grand jury, saying he felt like he was, quote, being put through the ringer again. As for the injured Stan Holland, well, just this week, he went through yet another surgery for his injuries. I'm Jeremy Rogalski. 11 News investigates.
It has happened dozens and dozens of times all over the Houston area. Women attacked in parking